Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. April 29, almost the end of the month. Well, market is consolidating from couple of days ago, almost 1 week. From 22, still consolidating. Everyone is expecting something, but something is not happening, or something like this. You can see we had the pump and then we are just consolidating, just below the short reload zone. Someone could tell me if we have sound, if we have image. Yeah, something will happen, Bukur, definitely. But when? Today, tomorrow, next week? If you look at the last consolidation, took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we are 1, 2, 3, 7. We can stay a little bit more here. So, yeah, everyone is expecting a big move. I'm expecting a dark bowl. Will be up first or down first, I don't know. But it's exactly what I'm expecting. Up and down and then staying here and then maybe we'll do something. Problem is that we are below 61.8. I don't have a good location to short. I don't have a good location too long. I could play the range game, but it's a smaller range. Not the best to trade and make money. So I'm kind of forced to stay on the sidelines and watch the market. I tried a couple of ideas on altcoins, but seems like for the moment, at least they are not moving. Ethereum is waiting for that trend line breakout or LJ setup. Maybe it's the other side of the trend line, but for us it's better just to wait here and see what happens. Bullish divergence, no bearish divergence yet, but let's look at RSI here. Something. So I'm on the waiting part. Nothing I can do here. Swing trading, position trading, nothing. Look at Ethereum. I said about this trend line, this M top. We are getting the other side of the trend line, but nothing more than that. Similar. 6-7 days consolidating. And I need a setup. Even if I put 4-hour chart. Let's say, well, I'll put 4-hour chart. Not even with 4-hour chart. Look at it. It's just consolidating in a small range, going sideways. Now looks uppy. Before the London session opening, the market looks uppy here. You think it's a good sign? I don't think so. Nothing special. So as long as the market is consolidating, just leave it alone. You can see here we had the same 3 days, 6 days, 9 days, 11 days until the market made a move. I don't see any point for you to play up and down, up and down, up and down and lose money in a range of, I don't know, let's see, $100 kind of. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, well, at least Ethereum has a better location on daily. Okay, on daily Ethereum, if I'll get a W, if I'll get a retest of this W, I could play a long idea. But on Bitcoin, sorry, we are in the short reload zone, or almost in the short reload zone, so I cannot play a long idea here, and it's a bit just below, so I'm forced not to play the short. I saw a lot of people taking this swing high, considering this as a swing high. It's not. You are kind of forcing the trade if you take this level for the fib. Okay, if you do something like this, that's not a swing high. Up to you. I'll patiently wait. Either will push higher in the short reload zone and then will give me an EM, a 3-bar fractal or something. Maybe shark setup, maybe something, and then we can place it. For the moment, no. Okay, so that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum here. I'm looking at Ethereum. Maybe we'll form something nice and we can have a move to the upside. After all, we are at 1,800, pretty cheap Ethereum. I know nobody wants to buy it for the moment, but if I'll see a setup, I'll play a setup. Okay, let's take a look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin. It's trying, yeah, kind of ugly inverse head and shoulder. You can see shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline, pretty close. Until we'll have a clear daily W, until we'll have anything else, this is the best we can think about. Indicators on daily, I told you already. Yeah, we have bullish divergence on MACD, we have bullish divergence on RSI, and nothing on OBV for the moment. Good location, bullish divergence, give me a fucking W. Morning Alex, morning Robert, morning Jade, morning everyone. So, pay attention on this level, daily, weekly time frame. It's a damn nice level to watch Ethereum versus Bitcoin. I'm not talking about scalping, I'm talking about daily and weekly chart, but every morning I'm looking at this chart to see what's new. Okay, Bitcoin dominance on daily. Well, we have the EM. We talked about yesterday about the EMs. Now we have 2 EMs here. But in the same time, looks like the market is consolidating this level. We have bearish divergence. We even start to form an EM here. The only thing we can do is to wait. We have 1 EM, we have the second EM trying to form here. Wait, see if the market will break down, then become aggressively active on altcoins. Holy Grail. I tried on XRP yesterday and I got a stop loss. But that doesn't mean I'll not try again. If I'll see the Bitcoin dominance breaking down, I'll become more aggressive playing Holy Grail. Okay, so YAMS, bearish divergence, YAMN trying to form an OBV. Maybe something there. Someone said yesterday in Twitter, well, doesn't look like a top. Well, how a top is looking? I see this one, I see a fake out here, I could see a range. It's good enough for me to think middle of the range again. And from 64 to 61 or 62 even, well, I could make some money if the dominance will go down 2 points. It's all I need. I don't need the big altcoin season. Just get a double, get some money, play a Holy Grail or 2 and get a nice risk to reward. Usual. I don't want to get rich and the next dump on Bitcoin dominance. Just to make some money as usual. Okay. Bitcoin on CME. Well, it's looking kind of similar. We have a gap. We have a gap to fill. That's at 91K. Let's just say it like that. On CME, we touched the short reload zone, so it's a bit different view, but similar. We are consolidating here. Yes, on CME, well, looks like we are trying to do something, but you can see 1, 2, 3 days of nothing. We reached this house level again. It's like a resistance, strong resistance level. You can see here, here, look left, and you will understand why the market is stopping here. I'm not okay with people thinking, well, straight up. We are damn close to the middle of the uptrend channel. We had a nice bounce. Yeah, we have a nice W on daily, but it's too big. And specifically, we have a gap. Another gap here. Look at it. That's a gap that will probably get filled. No? Look at. I think we'll retest at least this level. And if we'll break down here, maybe even Bitcoin will go and close the gap. No? And if Bitcoin will close the gap, maybe altcoins will go and retest the daily W. And maybe then will be a buying opportunity for swing traders. Too many maybe, but nothing we can do at this point. Not even on ES, you can see. It's a bad location. Maybe we'll fill this gap first. And then we'll fill this one. Who knows? Total market cap at the same level from yesterday, 2 days and 3 days ago. Now, trying to fight to test the 3 trillion again. Total 3 kind of similar. Shitcoins. You can see nothing happened in the last 4 or 5 days. I still consider this level, if it will be retested, it's a buying opportunity. Yeah. I'm still waiting for this one. You can see yesterday we got front run again. But I still have the order in the market. And I could go on the entire list, people. Yeah. Similar. W, breakout. W, breakout. W, breakout. Yeah. I could take it one by one. Ugly W, breakout. Yeah. W here, ugly, but this is a bit different, but you get the idea. And I could take it one by one. W, yeah. W here, daily one, breakout. I don't know. They didn't retest properly. Now you can see we are going sideways. I could go on the entire list of altcoins from Binance, and 90% of them, they'll look similar. Choose your selected few or the strongest one. You consider that they have the best chances and play some swing trades. Entry here, stop loss at the lows. Take care of total risk, so don't put too much risk in the market in the same time, but play some of them. You can see mixed feelings here. Some of them are pumping, some of them are dumping, but from 2% to minus 2% and so on, actually we are going sideways. Exactly like on Bitcoin. Even shitcoins from Dex Screener are not doing too many things. You can see mixed. Some of them are up, some of them are down. We had a nice pump on Griffin, now it's consolidating. Yeah? You know that I said don't chase here, wait back in the long reload zone if will be the case. So I don't want to see people, well, I'll buy Griffin because Paul said about Griffin, because Bochan said about Griffin. No. If you want to buy this one, wait for a retracement. If you bought this bottom, sell half on a double and get risk free as soon as possible. You should have, if you bought in this area, you should have a sell half on a double here. Okay. Griff or Orbit at the bottom, trying. You can see if you put the entire range, we are at 61.8 and below. I don't think it's a bad idea to dollar cost average a little bit if you don't have any. Arena, for example. Yeah, we had a pump and a dump, and we are back in the middle of the long reload zone. If you like this one, go on their platform on Arena and see what's happening there. Wait, maybe if you want to buy Arena, wait a little bit more because they have the airdrop at the end of the month. And after the airdrop, they'll have, usually they get a dump. Yeah? You can see here, end of the month, drop. And then slowly recovering. So maybe wait for a dump and then buy. Now, let's go on a lower time frame on Bitcoin, 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart. Let's see what we have. Range and nothing special. We are at the top of the range. I don't necessarily want to short here. Like I said, okay, I could play the range game, but You can see the market is holding at the top of the range and the short reload zone is pretty close. And it's forming some liquidity above. Maybe we'll take an SFU today, tomorrow, I don't know, Thursday. We have some news this week, and maybe we'll push higher, and then we'll drop. If the market will drop, I don't know, at the first support here at 88, 89, in this area, okay, I don't expect straight down in 82, but let's see a pump chaser zone, for example. Okay, let's put this up, and let's put a pump chaser zone here. Okay, pump chaser. There you go. If the market will drop here in the pump chaser zone from 87, 88 to 85, and I'll see a W, well, there you go. I could play a swing trade. But here, no. 1 hour chart, for example. Let's see what. Maybe we have something on lower time frame. No. Market is just going sideways here, people. Doesn't matter what you do here. If you long or you short, your stop loss will get hit. That's why I'm not trading. I don't see opportunities. Sorry to tell you, but it's exactly what I see in the market. 1 second. If I don't see opportunities in the market, I'm not playing, people. I'm waiting. Here and there, when I see a trade, I'll try to take it with 0.5, test if it's working or not, and wait more until I'll have an advantage in the market. I know it's boring. I know everyone wants to hear to the moon, or you take this one, take this setup, take this setup. Sorry. We have, exactly like Sebastian is saying, we have a lot of exposure on the spot market. Yeah? If you have any of our investment plans, you have exposure. If the market will push straight up, well, you'll enjoy. I'll definitely enjoy myself seeing all the spot bags pumping. But it's a different story. Spot bags, and totally another story is leverage and day trading. Don't mix them. Okay, that's Bitcoin. Ethereum. Well, we need to zoom in a little bit on Ethereum, because yesterday I was trying something, never managed to get a trade. But let's put 1 hour chart and you'll see. Well, we have 1 hour here. We had this, I said this is like a Wyckoff check distribution pattern. Well, it's completing. Hopefully, I hope that is not true. I hope that this one is just a middle point and will push higher. Yeah? But I'll be honest. Take a distribution pattern or Wyckoff check distribution pattern and look at this one and see what you have there. Okay, so we had the drop. I said, well, if I'll get, actually we had this one. This was the area. Okay. If we'll get this area on lower time frame, I'll try to play short. I was hunting an EM or something here, but unfortunately the market on 5-minute chart didn't give me anything. You can see we touched this area, we SFU this level. I was unsure if I should take it. I said no, I want an EM or something better, and the market dropped. So I didn't trade this one. I was thinking short here. I was hunting in the short reload zone, but I just didn't get my setup or something to make me take the trade. And then we dropped. And now, if you take that drop, for example, let's put this high and this low, we are exactly back in the short reload zone. No? We are back short reload zone. Look at it. But this short reload zone, you can see, is not producing anything. The market is above 78.6 and is trying to push higher. Market is strong. Even if I'll take the entire area, let's say I'll take the high and I'll take this low. Okay, we are again in a short reload zone. So technically, I should short here. But give me a setup, give me something. I have location. I don't see anything else. Yeah. Well, you'll have to, Mr. A, you'll have to wait for Stefan for that Monday range. I don't know if Stefan will live stream today. Stefan, if you are here, please tell us. Yeah, I'll let Stefan talk about Monday high and Monday low. Okay. I use my tools here, and I want you to see my view of the market. I definitely think Stefan will talk about Monday high, Monday low, all the ICT levels. Okay. So, short reload zone, same level here. Maybe we'll SFU this level and we'll make an M. I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm hunting. I'm waiting here. On higher time frame, 1800 seems pretty cheap for Ethereum. But on lower time frame, I could play a short here if a setup will form. Okay? Rest of the shitcoins are at the same level. I said don't chase the hype. You can see we drop, we are bouncing. We can form a W and continue higher. We can form an M and breaking down. Everyone is waiting to see what's happening. I don't know when the Dubai meet is starting. Usually it's kind of buy the rumor, sell the news, people. Sailor Moon bought a ton of Bitcoin again. Who's left to buy and push the price higher? Just honest question I want you to ask. Jupiter, you can see similar, going sideways. Jade asked about 1 hour, 4 hour chart on Solana. Well, it's going sideways. 4 hour chart. Okay? 4 hour chart, I said a clear YM the other side of the trend line. I don't see that YM yet. Okay? First, clear YM the other side of the trend line. I don't see an YM yet here. We have one trying to form, but this is not completely the other side. I want the first one completely on the other side of the trend line. So for the moment, it's just consolidating, going sideways like everything else, Jade. Okay? Could push higher, could go lower. 50-50 chances, but if you don't have an advantage, don't play it. 50-50 chances are good enough for us to say, well, doesn't matter. I'll try a long, I'll try a short. But the problem is if you get a dark maul up and down, doesn't matter if you're long or short, or long and short, you'll get stop loss hit. No. If we don't have clear setups, we protect capital. It's an important thing you have to learn as a trader. Stay the fuck out when you don't have an advantage. Most of the traders lose money in a no trading environment, and then they complain they are a scratch trader. They are not profitable, even if they consider themselves good traders. Well, why the fuck you are trying to force a trade? Stay the fuck out. Wait until you have an advantage. That could mean 1 hour, that could mean 1 day, that could mean 1 week, or maybe 1 fucking month. Doesn't matter. If you don't have a setup, you don't force things, you just wait. And in that period of waiting, you are a scratch trader. You don't have to do anything. You just wait. I don't have an advantage, I don't have a setup, I'm waiting. That doesn't mean you are not a trader. Yeah? Trader doesn't mean put 10 trades a day. A trader, a patient one, could sit for days waiting for the proper moment to pull the trigger. When beginners or some people will understand that, maybe you'll be a bit more profitable. Because I see a lot of members. Well, what is the next move? Well, the next move is to wait a bit more. Why? It's the same price action like yesterday. People, I'm not saying to judge you. I'm not saying to be ugly. I'm saying something that you should learn. Because you are here to make money, not to put trades in the market. So, a trader, for example, could trade this week 10 trades and manage to be break even. And Stefan will maybe put 2 trades and will win them both. Or even if he'll win one and will lose one, he will still be profitable. You get the idea? So you can trade an entire week, work for CZ or Binance or any exchange you are putting the trades on, and someone else will wait for proper setups, win one, lose one, and make money. So that more trades doesn't necessarily mean more profit. Usually it's backwards. Okay? So when I say I don't see setups, stay the fuck out, I mean it. I'm not saying because, I don't know, I'm lazy. You know I'm not lazy. I'm here to trade. I'm here to find a setup. But, for example, we took a trade here. Yeah? 5-minute chart. Holy grail. We tried. Let's see if trading view will be okay with us. Okay. Yeah? We tried here. Well, was looking uppy. Let's take the trade here. Stop us out and now it's going sideways. I have any reason to take the trade again? No. I put a 0.5 here. I tried. I saw the uppiness here. Higher highs and higher lows. I had a reasonable, I don't know, idea here that maybe we'll do another step. Well, wasn't the case. So why the fuck I should put more trades here? No. Let's wait. Okay, back on 1 hour, back on a higher time frame. So that's Solana. I don't see anything going sideways. Maybe even some yams forming here. So not the best. I don't see setups on this list. You can see from yesterday, some of them are 1%, 2% up. Some of them are down 3% like this one. If you remember Pengu. I said don't chase here. Yeah. We had another move up, but that was the trap. And now it's consolidating and maybe you'll go all the way down in the long reload zone. This is the area where I want to play around. Okay? I know it's painful to watch. But if I didn't manage to get an entry, who managed to get an entry here? Well, good for you. We had a LJ here who took this W. It's happy, but I didn't. So I'm not chasing here. I'm waiting for a reload. Similar with all the charts we have. Now, dimension. It's pumping. I will chase the market here? No. I can draw a long reload zone. If I'll see something special, I could draw a pump chaser zone, but usually long reload zone is the best. Look at it. Look left, you will see the support here. So why not? If the market will come back down here, I'll take it. Chasing here? Not for me. Sorry. I know it doesn't sound interesting. Doesn't sounds like influencer. Yeah, you saw influencer talking about Tao again. Well, I told you about Tao below $150. I told you. Well, really? Well, what I could tell you about Tao, don't fucking chase it. I know they are saying that they are pushing you to push the market higher, but no. You can see low, high, long reload zone. Look left and you'll see why I'm betting on the long reload zone. It's hard to wait here. Okay, go and buy the top. You did it multiple times in the past and you know the result. Do it again if you cannot be patient. I'll wait. Then I'm not necessarily referring only to you, Jade. You are one of them, but there are multiple people that bought Tao at the top. Okay? So look left, look at 1 hour, look at this area. You think that's important? I think, yeah. We had a power of 3 here? Yeah, we had. But it's done. This was Stefan trade here with this double on. Okay, let's put 4-hour chart. Maybe you'll see it better. Look at it. The trade was here, but here not $150 higher. So I don't want to see anyone chasing Tao here because, well, has a little bit of upside. Will maybe push another $50, $100. If you are not a day trader could take the Holy Grail and fuck around here if you want. But a swing trader should wait for the long reload zone. Look left. Popcat? Why, I don't get it. Why the fuck people love that shitcoin so much? We made money with Popcat at some point in time, at the beginning of Popcat chart. Maxi, yeah, Popcat is the one Maxi. Let's see. But now, nothing I can do on that one. Nice location if you think this one. A nice location, but if we are talking about Popcat, let's do something else. Let's find a Popcat. I hope I still have it. Popcat. There you go. Let's see the chart. Well, here we made the money on Popcat, Achilles. Yeah? Look at it. At 1 cent, 2 cents, that was the area. And here you can see, not too many things. We had an AB, but not a valid one. Let's delete the ink there. Okay, we have the long reload zone. I think the long reload zone is better for Popcat to be 88.6 and remove the 61.8. Yeah, something like this. Maybe we have the EM top there. Let's find something for Popcat. I hate to do TA or a coin like this, but why not? Okay. Give me a W the other side of this trend line on daily, and maybe I'll think about. I have long reload zone close to 78.6. Then you can do something. But now it's like everything else. The problem with this one doesn't have a clear W here. I hate this fact that it's just an AB equals CD, which already played out, but you don't have a daily W because this is a lower low. So the only chances we have it's for a daily W the other side of this trend line. The lower, the better. Azov, don't be ugly, please. Why do you force me to do TA on Farcoin? If it's not at 0 yet, I'm not doing TA on Farcoin. Sorry, Azov. I refuse to participate in that, I don't know, coin pumping or talking about it. I just ignore it. Well, you want to trigger me? I don't think you really want to. But try it if you want. So that's what I'm seeing on Popcat. Yeah. Here we had 12 cents. Now we are at 37, 40 cents. Hey, if you bought the bottom and you sold half on a double, keep the rest. Okay. For a trader, no. Not even for an investor. I prefer an investor here in this consolidation. I need a daily, weekly W to even think about consolidating. Maybe Popcat will do something. I don't know. It's not just a cat. But I'm not allowed to chase here. Lower. 20 cents and lower, man. The simple way you can do it, it's this one. Okay? Put a clear long reload zone. Let's update the long reload zone. Okay. Here is 61.8, 25 cents and lower. If you see a W forming here, then you can think about long. So draw a long reload zone and wait for the price to reach there. You can see we are having some yams here trying to form. Do you see them? Okay. That didn't went up only, Achilles. No, it's going sideways. So took our stop loss. Oh, look at it. Took our stop loss and it's still below the entry. So let's realize that it's going sideways for the moment. Okay. Let's keep it short this time. It's 35 minutes already. Stefan will do the day trading with Stefan soon enough. I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. He will start the live stream. I prefer to stay on 1 hour and higher. And I'll let him talk about the day trading part. Yeah, that's why it's called Day Trading with Stefan. It's actually the VIP live stream from the VIP part. So I'll let Stefan talk about the lower time frame scalps and day trades. Okay? Okay. So no fart coin, no something similar with fart coin. As of, okay? Until we have clear setups, I'll repeat, until we have clear setups, stay the fuck out and wait for a good setup. Wait for something to happen. Don't force the market. At any point in time here, we can push higher on weekly. I'm on weekly, fuck it. On daily. Yeah, we can push a bit higher in the short reload zone, take the liquidity here and then drop. We are in a worst position possible. Not good enough for a short and ugly as fuck for a long. Scalping with Stefan, maybe Stefan will post some scalps. Okay, that being said, let's call it a live stream and see you in the next one. I'll be in the chat in day trading with Stefan. Bye bye.